welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the all-new Let's Make a Deal. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the studio and at home, I welcome you to the all-new Let's Make a Deal with all new prizes and all new shows. And thank you for greeting us so nicely on our return to television with the all-new Let's Make a Deal. I hope that you enjoy it now as you did in all the years past. I know that we got a great bunch of people. We got a new announcer, Brian Cummings, is with us, and two beautiful young ladies standing at the curtains and the boxes, which makes the show so pleasant to look at. And some wonderful new people to play the game, and the first one who's going to play it with me today is this young lady in green. Your name is Stevens, Paula Stevens. Paula, hang on to this. I'll be right back. Hang on to this. And don't open it up. I'll be right back. Now, you notice that what I threw each of these folks is a bankroll. Don't take the elastic off, because then you'll know what's inside, right? All right. I can't see your name. It looks like Ron Pratt. Don't watch him. Make sure he doesn't. If he does, hit him with that glove. Okay. Now, Paula, you have a bankroll with a $100 bill on the outside.
Right.
And more bills wrapped up in the inside. I'll just hold it up to the camera to prove that it's a $100 bill. It is, because it's got my picture on it, and and I make them in my cellar. Inside, a lot of other bills. But, Paul, I can't tell you whether they're hundreds or tens or ones or whatever they are, but all of them belong to you, unless you'd like to trade it away for a curtain that I am showing you right now, right across the way. That's curtain number 1 that Irma is showing us. Do you want what's back there, or do you want to keep the money?
I want to keep the money.
Irma wants to keep the money, but before you make up your mind, why don't we describe part of that deal?
$25 worth of Oscal Calcium Supplement. If your body isn't getting enough calcium, it could rob it from your bones. Oscal Calcium, your body needs it.
All right, there's something behind there. Now, do you still want to hang on to the money?
Yeah.
Now that you...
I want the money.
Oh, you still want the money? Okay, fly away. Fly away the calcium. And what do we have instead? Calcium, all kinds of wonderful things for your dining room.
A Broyhill Dining Room, a colonial style and cherry finish featuring spoonfoot table and chairs with detailed moldings on the lighted china from Broyhill. This set sells for $1,334, making this deal worth $1,359.
But you didn't want that. You wanted the money. Well, what do you think's underneath the $100 bill?
$1 bill.
That's right. And 23 of them all together, making the total amount $123.
Well,
It's good enough for you. All right, Paula. Thank you very much. You're happy, and I'm happy. Thank you, dear. Now then. I caught you, sir, trying to take a look and see what was underneath the 10. But you can look all you want. You can't tell what they are, can you?
No, sir.
That's right. We're going to cook up a deal for you tonight, Ron. We're going to cook a right deal for you. Inside here, would you believe, $1,000 bills?
I wish I would. Yeah, I wish there was.
I just wanted to see if you were there, Ron. Well, if there were $1,000 bills, and there's quite a few of them wrapped up there, I think you'd have my job, and I'd be sitting with that hat on my head in the audience. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. The money is yours. Whatever's underneath the $10, see, there's a 10 on the outside in his case, and lots rolled up inside. You can keep your money, or you can go for the box on the display floor. That Karen is showing us now, he's looking for his wife. They never make up their own mind.
Keep the money.
Did your wife tell you to do that?
No, my sister-in-law did.
Oh, where's your wife? Your wife is down there, your sister-in-law's up there. He didn't listen to his wife, he listened to his sister-in-law. That'll tell you something about him and her. All right, you mean that's her sister?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's all right. She's an older sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
I figured that out. Older sisters always tell the younger sister and their husbands what to do. So you're going for the box, right?
No, the money.
Oh, the money. I just want to make sure you remembered. What was inside the box that he could have had? Ron, talk about cooking up a deal. We had something to cook. Quack, 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 quack. Just a couple of rotten ducks, that's all. Quack, 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 quack. All right, and you kept the money, and inside the money, Ron, underneath the $10 bill, in your case, there are $100 bills.
Right.
And if you'll count along with me.
1,
That's right.
2,
You do the counting.
3, 4. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just give me 5. Not $100, that's the $5. Congratulations, Ron. Well, we've got some risky business coming up in the next deal. Stick around and see what happens next. In this next deal, I'm going to pick a couple of birds of a different feather, right over here. It says, let's make a deal quick before we have another chick. Oh, are you expecting another chick? You are expecting. How many chicks do you have at home now?
One.
One little chick and a second one on the way. Good for you, and good luck to you, too.
Thank you.
All right, Jill and Danny Olson, Super Chicken, okay, and Super Chick. I love those costumes. You know, so many times over the years as I've gone on the road and made personal appearances, people say, do you dress those people in costumes at the studio? They don't realize that you make these at home and come down, and some of them are just fabulous, like this one here, too. As a matter of fact, you look better than those little ducks I saw back there just a few moments ago. Now, I have a deal here, and I'm going to tell you what it's all about, if I can find it. I know I had something here. Oh, yes, this is what you're going for. This is what you're going for. You ready to go for it no matter what it is?
Ready.
You ready? Okay. Well, I'm going to show it to the camera, and it's for, check for $8,000. That's what you're going to try and win. That's what you're going to try and win. See the board down on the floor where our room is standing? That board lights up, and when it lights up, it will read $8,000. Now, how are we going to light it up? Take the $8,000 off room, and I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to ask you to price some items within reasonable limits. If you do the first one correctly, we light up the 8. Do the second, light up the 8, dear. And if you do the second one correctly, we light up a 0. The third one correctly, we light up a 0. And the fourth one correctly, we light up the last 0, and you'll have $8,000. But keep this in mind. Every time you go on to the next step, you risk what you've already won. Well, in the first case, if you have 8, you wouldn't mind risking it. If you have 80, you'll probably want to go again. Then you might have 800, and you'll be risking that too. I'll explain all that to you as we go along. Are you ready to come with me?
Yeah.
Come on down to the marketplace, and we'll play the game. I'll put the Super Chick next to me and the chicken on the far side. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Brian to describe the item. Then I'll ask you to price it within reasonable limits for me. And every time you do, of course, we'll light up a number. So, Brian, item number 1, please.
A 12-ounce box of Quaker Corn Brand cereal, the better brand, with 25% more fiber than Bran Flake cereals, plus a sunny, toasty corn taste.
All right, without anybody in the audience helping you, price that for me within 60 cents, and we'll light up the first number on the board.
$1.25.
$1.25. Is that within 60? It certainly is. It's within a quarter. So take a look at the board. And the board now lights up the first 8. So you risk 8 to go on the next step. Of course, you'll do that, won't you?
Yes.
All right. Next item, please, Brian.
A 12-ounce bottle of sparkling champagne, a masterpiece of good taste. Light, bold, and daring, sparkling champagne.
All right. Price that for me within 50 cents, and you'll light up the next number.
$2.50.
It had to be within how much? Oh, my goodness, within 50 cents, and you missed that. $2.50 for one little bottle of champagne?
We don't drink.
Well, that's not exactly Scotch whiskey, darling. All right. Oh, well, isn't that a heartbreak? You lost $8, and you lost a chance at $80. But listen, the check for $8,000 now goes back into my pocket and stays there. But I want you kids still to get some money in this deal, so I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll play the rest of the game for money and see how well you do, okay? For example, I'll give you $250 if you can price the next one for me within the limits I set for you. So, Brian, go ahead and describe the next item, please.
A 14-ounce container of 2,000 flushes. The automatic toilet bowl cleaner that uses chlorine bleach. The same chemical used to clean swimming pools. Works up to 4 months.
Price that for me within $1.25, high or low, and I'll give you $250. $2. Is that within $1.25? It certainly is. You have $250. Now, for another $250, let's go on to the next item. Brian?
A 22-piece Master Mechanic multi-drive socket set, complete with fitted box, exclusively from True Value hardware stores.
Price this for me within $6, high or low. That's a $12 spread, and I'll give you another $250. Always think about the manufacturer's suggested retail selling price on the West Coast. Super Chicken, he says $12. Well, was that within $6? Not by a long shot. That's $43.59. You haven't bought those recently either, huh? Not only don't you drink champagne, you don't even use socket wrenches, right? All right. You don't work on cars? Listen, do you drive?
Yes.
Good. Stay off my street because I don't trust you. All right. Now then, listen. You still have $250 after all that stuff that we went through. You still have $250, right? Do you feel like keeping the money, or would you perhaps like to risk it if I should offer you something for it?
We'll risk it.
You'll risk it? Well, you know, I have a curtain down there. It's curtain number 2. You'll never guess what it sells for.
$250.
How did they know? So you want to go for the curtain? You want to risk your $250? Wait a minute. Hold. I got a great idea. I'll give you $100 more not to go for that curtain. Then you'll have $350. Oh, wait a minute. I got a great... Shh, hold it, folks. I got a terrific idea. You know the money you lost? I'll add it. It'll make it $500 not to go for that curtain. $500, don't go for the curtain.
She says money.
Money.
They're going to keep the money. They want $500. What goes back to that curtain? Take a look behind curtain number 2. You could have had yourself a Hong Kong limousine. A Hong Kong limousine. Confucius say, much better to keep money for chick on its way than to go for a ride on rickshaw and hay. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Super Chick. $500. We'll be making more deals in the old marketplace right after these messages. Okay. Aren't you glad you kept the money? Aren't you glad you kept the money? Sure, they buy a whole new layette, right? Very good. All right. Listen, you know what I'm going to do right now with Linda Bullock? Blush again, baby, on the game show. When the deal starts, baby will glow. When the deal stops, the trading will end. Sleepy will be baby, and Teddy, my friend. Oh. And it's signed T.S. Eliot. Isn't that wonderful poetry? Linda, I'm going to give you a choice now between 2 things, you see? First, I'm going to show you a product,
Okay.
and Brian will describe it. Then you tell me whether you want the product or you want the money. Okay? Let's listen to Brian.
Maximum strength Cortisone 5 relieves both itching and irritating rashes. Cortisone 5 gets under your itch for soothing relief and help in healing. Use as directed.
All right. Now, you may have this box here, or you may have this packet of money that has a $50 bill on one side, a $50 bill on the other side. Whichever one you want to keep. Remember, sometimes we hide things in here, sometimes not. You know there's cash for sure. Whatever you turn down, we'll give to that person right down there. You want the money? All right. No, just a minute. And you're going to give the ointment to this gentleman right over here. Okay. Do not touch that. Do not open it up in case there's something in there besides ointment, okay? Okay, Bunny Rabbit? What's up, Doc? Now, Linda, you have the money. A $50 bill on one side, a $50 on the other side. You may keep the money or go for the big box that Karen is now showing us down there on display. You want to buy it? Keep the money. You want the box? The troops are revolting. Underneath the 50s, nothing but ones. 17 ones for $117 is all we had for you there. So you made a good move. What was in the big box that we have for Miss Bullock? And behind the box, take a look. Gifts for the home.
The Litton Go Anywhere microwave oven for the family room, dorm, or kitchen. It features electronic touch control, 2 memory levels, and clock from Litton Microwave Cooking. And with it, Litton Microwave Ovenware, a 7-piece starter set and micro browner grill for frying and searing in a microwave oven. Littonware Microwave Ovenware from Litton. The microwave oven and ovenware sell for $443.95. And to type all your new recipes, the Silver Reed Penman fully electronic daisy wheel typewriter. Practical enough for the home, durable enough for the office from Silver Reed. It sells for $500, and this deal is valued at $943.95.
Thank you very much. And a girl. Thank you, Linda. Now, I gave the ointment to this gentleman over here. I gave you the ointment. Your name, I don't see your name anywhere.
Mark. That's down here.
Oh, down. Now I can read it. Mark Urbaniak. Urbanic. Okay, Mark Urbanic, you have the ointment. I said sometimes we store some surprises and things like this. Now, you may keep it, or you might go for something else. Now, for example, you looked at that microwave oven and ovenware as though you could use them, didn't you?
Okay.
No, if you don't want it, I'll let you have what's behind the curtain that is now being shown to us over there. So you have your choice of hanging on to the ointment, going for that sure thing that you just saw Linda win, or to go for the curtain. What are you going for? I don't. You're going to keep the ointment. Hold it in your little hand. Hold your hands. You could have had a sure thing back there with almost $1,000. What was behind curtain number one? Had he gone for that? You know what we had for you? We had a hot water bottle. That's right. Actually, that's not a hot water bottle. That's a water bed for Mickey Rooney. All right, so now let me see. You turned down the sure thing. You turned down the hot water bottle. You wanted to keep the ointment, didn't you? All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to make you wait with it for just a little longer before I tell you what we're going to do. Are you ready to wait?
Uh-huh.
All right, thank you for making this deal with me. Now, friends, on Let's Make a Deal, as you know, after we made several deals on the trading floor, we go back to two of our traders who've been dealing with us and ask them if they'd like to go for the big deal, a chance at the big deal, which today is worth $7,769. Now, I go back to the folks and ask them if they want to risk what they've already won. Now, in the case of your case, Mark, you still are hanging on to the ointment. Now, do you want to trade the ointment in for a chance at the big deal? Or do you want to hang on to it? You want to trade it in? Okay, we'll find out if there was anything inside for Marco over here. You traded away, and by golly, there was some money in here. You may hang on to the ointment for just a moment as I unfold. You ever see what a $1,000 bill looks like? You ever see what a $500 bill looks like? Well, they're both together. $1,500 in cash is what you're holding on to. And if that burns you a little bit, I'll let you keep the ointment. Okay. So you know that you're going to go for a door, and that's one of our traders. And who else did we have? Linda Bullock, you took that $900 worth of merchandise, right? $943. Do you want to trade all those things away for a chance at the big deal? So yes, says Linda, we have our two traders. We'll see how they make out in just a moment. All right, friends, the big deal of the day is worth $7,769. And that big deal could be behind door number one, which opens right now to reveal that we have something for your home to start us off with. Brian?
Give your windows a fresh new look with Kirsch Woven Woods. Over 75 patterns for today's taste and today's colors from Kirsch.
And, of course, there's something goes with all of that, too. And we have two other doors. Is the big deal behind two or behind door number three? Now, you kids, oh, I see you just invented another bunny here. Mark's right. You gave up $1,500 for this. What door do you want?
Three.
You want door number three. Linda, which one do you want?
Two. Did they pick two? I want two. They have.
And Linda wants number two. And behind door number two, Monty's Piggy Bank. And how much money was in Monty's Piggy Bank today? $382. Yeah, it's all right. You took door number three. And we're going to show door number three right now to you kids. And as we open it up, what do we find behind door number three? But a brand new kitchen.
A Whirlpool appliance kitchen featuring a no-frost French door refrigerator with power-saving control switch, porcelain steel interior, and no fingerprint textured steel doors. Next, the portable, convertible, or under-counter dishwasher with Duraperm doors, super scour cycle, and exclusive in-the-door silverware basket. And finally, a gas range with a continuous clean oven and full-width glass panoramic oven door, all from Whirlpool. The three appliances retail for $2,078.
Well, I tried to give you the piggy bank, and I tried to give you that, but I finally got it straightened out. You got the piggy bank, and you got the kitchen, but neither of you took number one. So take a look and see what was, incidentally, you take a look at that car right now and see what you could have had, Brian.
Mazda's GLC Custom L hatchback with velour seats and 5-speed overdrive among the many standard features. It retails for $7,615. And, Monty, we're adding tax and license for a total of $8,264, making the grand total of the big deal $8,364.
Wait a minute. I just got a flash. Would the All-Star Orchestra disappear for just a moment? I just got a flash from backstage. They said, in addition to the kitchen, there is $1,000 in cash. Goes with that. So your deal is not worth $2,000, that's $3,078. And I thank you for telling me that story. I'm sorry there's not more for you. That car could have been yours. Thank you very much, kids. Okay, go down and take a look at the kitchen. You can go back to your seat right now, and we'll see if we have time for some quick deals on the show. You know what I need? You got a lot of small change on you. A lot of small change. You give me 99 cents in small change, and I'll give you $200. 90 cents, 99 cents in small change, and this lady's going to get $200 for doing that for me. That's Grace Davidson. All right, Grace, where's the small change? Watch what it's spilling out in your lap. Now, all you need, I see all the change. All you need now are 4 pennies to go with all that. Count them for me. How many pennies has she got?
1, 2, there's 2, 4.
That's 99 cents. She has $200. $200 for Grace. Here you are, Gracie. $200 for you. Huh? What's that, dear? Well, I know you got a mess, but you also got $200. All right, now, you know what I need? I need somebody has some keys. Do you have a key ring? No key ring? Do you have a key ring? If you have a key ring, I'll go to you. All right, now, the first one tells me he has a key ring, and I'm not going to look. You got it right over here. If you have a key ring, I'm going to give you $50. Now, hand me the key ring. All right. A lot of keys here.
The all-new Let's Make a Deal is a Stephen Haydas Monty Hall production in association with Telepictures.